Now, I'm just going to need some clarification on this because I know a lot of people may not believe this, but I'm kind of behind when it comes to the glove gate thing. I'm not keeping up with everything that goes on with it. So I really don't know much about it besides the basics, but I haven't been following it beyond the accusation of Tyson Fury cheated the glove, blah, blah, blah. I have been really paying it no attention like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to produce and make other material. But as you know, and I'm sure you heard about ERROL Spence challenging ESPN and Max Kellerman, you know, and he retweets this picture out to Max Kellerman showing Tyson Fury's glove hanging down off his wrist, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the wrist wraps and whatever and whatnot and blase split, you know. And I guess he's challenging, you know, ESPN about the whole glove thing. And most importantly, about the fact that they haven't acknowledged or even spoke about it. ESPN does push narratives. ESPN is color coded. ESPN is about protecting people. Yes, ESPN is about all that. No doubt. And that shouldn't even be a shocker to people. That's like asking the CNN and Fox News ever report fake news or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you should automatically know. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be a debate. But one thing that I can say about Errol Spence talking about them not reporting on it, at the same time, they didn't report on Errol Spence's car crash either. They didn't speak on that at all either. And I would think that that's something that nobody could really avoid. I've looked it up, you know what I'm saying? Unless you guys can find something on the internet that or on YouTube that I can't find, because I looked up to see if ESPN or anybody, you know what I'm saying, Max Kellerman or anybody ever brung up Errol Spence drinking and driving incident, and it didn't come up. You know what I'm saying? So at the same breath, they might not have talked about Tyson Fury's glove gate and whatever and whatnot, but at the same time, they didn't talk about his car crash either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pointing that out, but don't get me wrong. ESPN is everything, you know what I'm saying, that people have been saying ESPN is. But my thing is this picture that he tweeted right here. Now, see, what I didn't know, and yes, I'm late to it, I did not know that this picture is from the first fight. Now, I'm really scratching my head on this. I know all you know this, but like I said, I'm just not catching it. I'm really scratching my head on this, because you mean to tell me that these people are kicking and screaming about a glove, and it's the glove in the first fight? So you mean to tell me that these people want justice? Basically, what you want is you want to get the belt back in Deontay Wilder's hands without him fighting. Okay? But the problem is you want to base it off Tyson Fury cheating. But the material and the proof that you're basing off of comes from the first fight. Now, see, this is something in itself right here. How could you ask for justice or ask for Tyson Fury to be stripped and give the belt back to Deontay Wilder when your complaint of him cheating is about the first fight? Now, I'm going to tell you why that don't work. Because how can you ask for them to relinquish the belt back to Deontay Wilder, but the glove and the so-called cheating evidence that you have happened in the first fight? But this is the thing. Tyson Fury lost the first fight. Y'all cheated him. So how in the hell do you want some justice from a fight that Deontay Wilder won? See, nobody cared about what Tyson Fury was doing. Nobody cared about Tyson Fury's glove. Nobody cared about none of that stuff until he beat him in the rematch. The point is, if that's how you felt, and this is why your cries will fall on deaf ears, if that's how you felt, we should have been hearing this before a second fight was even orchestrated. But it looks like exactly what it is when Tyson Fury whoops this man half to death, and now you got a problem with the first fight that he lost. And you're claiming he cheated. And because he cheated in this match that he lost, You want him to give up a belt that he won in a rematch. Make that make sense to me. Please. This is not a joke. I'm not being condescending. I'm in general. Please explain to me how you can bring pictures from the first fight as evidence that'll aid you in defending Deontay Wilder in his loss in the second fight. I need that explained. And it's a lot of people on the internet here to do it. Leave it in my comment section. I want to read it. I'm not being funny. Please explain to me how you can logically put this together and present this to the world and not look like a dumbass. That's what I want to know, because if you can explain to me how you can link all this, how you can link the first fight with the second fight, you know what I'm saying, and make that make sense to what you're trying to request, because he lost this rematch, but you didn't have anything to say the first fight that he won. If you can put all that together, you know what I'm saying, I'll be the first one campaigning for your ride. Because I really want to know how you put this together. Because this is what I see. See, this is Tyson Fury in the second fight. Now, look at his jab hand, which is his left hand. Do you not see the gloves pulled all the way up? Okay? And this is before the fight. Now, this is during the fight. You know what I'm saying? This was during the fight. Now, y'all said his glove was flopping around. Now, here's the thing. The glove flopping around part comes from the second fight. But the glove hanging down off the wrist part comes from the first fight. So you guys are piecing shit together just so you can have some ground to stand on. Like I'm trying to make this make sense. Like I'm serious, because I don't think nobody could overlook these things and present this to the world and not think that they could look like a dumbass in return. I'm stumped. I'm genuinely stumped. Because I cannot understand how somebody could bring this to somebody else and out to the world and not feel like an idiot. And not only that, not be prepared to explain what I just asked a answer for, which is how can you connect the first glove to the glove in the second fight? And how can you want to strip him of the belt that he won in the second fight for something he did in the first fight that he did not win? Okay? So if you want to rectify something that happened in the first fight, what can you rectify? He didn't win. Okay? Your man won. And like I said, nobody said nothing. Nobody said anything. Now he get his ass whooped. Now you got a problem with the first fight? And you wonder why ESPN is prejudiced and is biased as they are. And you wonder why they didn't pay attention or pick this story up. Because when you think about the evidence that you're using, what you guys are saying and how you're going about it, it's stupid. I wouldn't respond to it either. That's my thoughts. Bruce Van, I'm out.